No, it doesn't. The train door's open. People get on.
Yeah, in the coaches, as in marked in. If you're a train enthusiast, you would know you don't get into an area which is
my friend. When any door opens on that train, any members of public can board it to get on the train.
Right.
There's a difference between the two sets of doors. One, you.
And how's a member of public meant to know that?
You use a T key for it. So
yes, but I don't know that because the door was open.
There is a difference.
Would I know that? The door was open, my friend.
Were you travelling on that train anyway?
No, I want to get a bit of footage.
The reason for you to get on the train was
I didn't get on the train. That's the difference. I've got the evidence to prove it. I was filming the train. Yeah, is that illegal?
No, I'm not.
So what's your problem? You're making it.
Today's footage comes from Reggie Photo, and you'll find their channel linked down below in the description. Make sure to check them out and show some support. This one's packed with tense moments, sharp exchanges, and a powerful reminder of why knowing your rights truly matters. So let's jump right into it.
And the interference is very easier.
DH.
Can I help you there, mate?
No, you're okay, mate.
That's why you're filming?
I'm just doing a bit of filming.
Just asking, it's a private restricted area, you see.
Oh, is it? Can I not come in here?
No, authorised personnel only.
Oh, okay.
And you're shining a camera straight inside there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why I'm asking why.
I'm just recording, you know.
Do you work on the station?
No.
Do you work for any sort of authority around the station?
I can't answer questions, sir.
Why couldn't you?
Pardon?
Why not? I'm just asking.
I don't know who you are. You've got a face mask on.
I work on the station.
Pardon?
I work on the station.
Oh, I still don't know you.
Alright guys, let's get straight into it. The moment this footage begins, you can feel the tension roll in like a cold wave. A simple bit of filming turns into a full-blown confrontation as a staff member steps up, insisting the area is restricted. His voice jumps instantly, sharp and defensive, as if holding the keys to a top-secret bunker rather than a train platform. You see the posture change, the suspicion rise, and suddenly the air tightens. He demands answers, but gets nothing more than polite refusals. And that's what rattles him. The idea that someone is filming without bending to his authority seems to ignite something. The tone shifts, the volume rises, and you can already sense where this clash is heading. This is the opening spark that sets the fire.
Why?
You got to see my ID?
Pardon?
Do you want to see my ID?
Yeah, do you want to see mine?
What, sorry?
Do you want to see mine?
No, I just want to see if you want to see any.
No, I'm just filming, sir.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why you was filming inside.
Sorry?
Is there a reason why you was filming inside?
Oh, it's just doing a private project.
What sort of private project?
Oh, it's private, that's why.
Yeah, but it's a private premises, so you
Oh, I didn't know that.
just put that's clearly a sign.
Oh, you've pointed to me now, I'm not coming again.
See, did you not see the sign? When
No, I didn't see that first. I was too busy filming.
Right, no problem.
You know.
What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go and have a chat with BTP just to let them know.
Seriously?
I'm just going to let
Please
them know.
don't, my friend.
Just
no, please, come on. I don't want any trouble with the police.
There won't be any trouble.
Come on, mate, don't be like that.
All right.
I'm filming, my friend. So we got the train here now on.
As the seconds roll on, the staff member threatens to report the filming to be TP, turning a harmless camera into an imagined security breach. The narrator tries to brush it off, but the man is determined, almost desperate, to escalate the situation. Meanwhile, trains roll in and out, passengers move freely, and the only real disruption is coming from the man who feels personally offended by a lens. The camera pans across the platforms, catching ordinary activity while the drama slowly swells behind it. The filmer keeps walking, narrating calmly, but in the background the staff member is already on a mission to portray a harmless photographer as a national threat. And this is where the story starts taking shape. Ordinary public space. Ordinary activity, yet extraordinary overreaction.
Sorry? What do you say, mate?
Do you mind? You've already been reported to Transport Police. So
What for?
Well, you went in DHL, you were filming, so...
It's not against the law to film, my friend.
Right.
Hey, don't tell me to get off that train either. You have no right to tell me that. No, you don't. Do you own the train?
By now, the trains glide in like steel giants, and the narration shifts focus for a moment, capturing their arrival, their motion, their energy. But even with the beauty of the railway in view, the earlier confrontation hasn't vanished. Then it hits again sharp, disruptive. Another staff member jumps in, warning the filmer not to step onto the train, not to film this, not to do that. The aggressive tone rings out across the platform, swallowed only by the roar of arriving engines. It's a power struggle, disguised as a safety concern, and the filmer calls it out immediately. "Job's words," he says, and the word fits. Thousands of photographers come through these platforms every year, yet somehow today, the camera has become an enemy. The tension climbs with the volume of the complaints.
Lame for this train, innit? You know. The worst thing about it is there's not many people in the seats, you know. If they brought the prices down to a reality, you know, I think more and more people would travel on trains. But my friend and his wife and his daughter wanted an open return from here to Heathrow. And basically, for the 3 people from open return, they're over £1,000. How the hell can they justify over £1,000 to London?
The documentary now widens its scope. The filmer talks about tickets, empty seats, and the absurd cost of travel. £1,000 for a simple return for 3 passengers, madness that exposes the contradictions of a system more interested in profit than people. And all around them, seats sit empty like cold reminders of a service priced beyond reach. This section adds weight to the story, grounding the conflict in the reality of everyday travelers. But the calm reflection doesn't last long. Another staff member arrives, demanding identification, demanding explanations, demanding to know why the filmer stepped near a private area. The pressure spikes again. What began as a quiet exploration of a station has now turned into a lineup of authority figures, circling a harmless man with a camera.
Return. And you've got all these empty seats. It don't ring through, does it? It's like people who are getting electric cars. Why would you get one now? Now they're putting electric up and going through the roof, you know.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
Can I see some identification?
No.
Oh, excuse me. Because you're going into our areas and you're not allowed in our areas. So I just wanted to know why you was in our areas.
Well, he told me that it was a private area, so I've left.
Correct.
So I've
yes,
left.
and also on our trains there is a private area as well.
On your trains?
Yeah, and in the area that you went into on the train,
Yeah.
which my member of staff has
Did I
just
go
told
in,
me.
sir? I didn't go in. I didn't go
You've shown
in.
your camera in there,
I'm a train hobbyist.
right? Well, you're not allowed, sir.
You're not
You're
allowed to
not
photograph trains.
You went into our galley area, which isn't available to staff members, to
Well,
non-staff
and
members.
once he told me, I didn't go in again. I didn't know that.
So, what are you filming me for either?
Oh, because in case you make an allegation, that's not true.
No, because you've been into their area. You opened the shutters and you filmed
No, I
in
didn't
their
open it. I
buildings.
didn't open shutters.
Right. So
Please
can you
calm
show me then on your footage?
Calm down, calm down.
Can you show me on your
Ask
footage?
this man for a witness. You're being a bit aggressive, you.
No.
Listen.
You've been in an area which is non-public, and I
And
want to
once
see
he-
your ID.
I'm not getting my ID.
Right.
Who are
So
you?
why-
Who are you?
I'm the station team leader, so I manage this station while
Yeah.
I'm on duty.
Yeah?
Right.
Yeah?
So I just want to know who you are.
Well, I'm carrying on filming the trains like I come here to do.
Right. So can you not go into public area, non-public area?
I didn't
then?
go back in once he told me it was a private area.
So what?
He only had to tell me once, and that was it, game over.
Yeah, but he's also told me that you've also been on the galley area. Where
The interrogation deepens. A station team leader steps forward, armed with reports, assumptions, and a certainty that something must be wrong. He accuses the filmer of entering a galley area, of opening shutters, of breaching staff-only zones. But the filmer pushes back hard, dismantling each claim with logic and calm clarity. He never stepped in, he says. He simply leaned his head in, filming a space with no signs, no warnings, no barriers. The team leader doesn't like the answers. The frustration on his face says everything. He wants compliance, he wants surrender, but what he gets is a firm refusal and a camera recording every second. The pressure breaks into visible hostility, and the tone of the encounter shifts into something far more serious.
It's also a non-public area.
And does it say that on the train?
Yeah, it says.
Where?
Right, it says for
Where?
staff use only.
Where? On the train? No, it doesn't.
says on
Look, the
the
train
door.
door's open. People get on.
Yeah, in the coaches, as in marked in. If you're a train enthusiast, you would know you don't get into an area which is
My
marked for
friend,
non-public
when any
areas.
door opens on that train, any members of public can board it to get on the train.
Right.
Simple as.
There's a difference between the two sets of doors. One you press
And I was a
button
member of
for,
public meant to know
one you
that.
use it- well, you use a T key for it. So
Yes, but I don't know that because the door was open.
there is a difference.
Would I know that?
So,
The door was open,
were you
my friend.
travelling on that train anyway?
No, I want to get a bit of
no reason
footage.
for you to get on the train, and was the
I didn't get on the train. That's the difference. I've got the evidence to prove it. I was filming the train. Yeah, is that illegal?
No, I'm not
So
saying
what's
that it
your
is.
problem?
It's just
You're
you've
making
been
it.
into some non-public areas. That's all.
Well, the train one, there was no signs on that door to say no members of the public can go on it. Right? It was just a normal train door. The one round the back, once he pointed it out to me, there was a sign on there. I took it on board and said, right, I'll never go in there again. I didn't know. I only popped my head in like that. I've not opened no shutters like this man said.
No, but you've gone into an area.
I've not stepped past the barriers. Are you crazy or what?
You've gone into the DHL area.
Not gone in. I put my head through.
Yeah, and then
Yes,
you've gone
didn't
into-
walk
Why did
in.
you do that?
Because I'm doing some filming of the Preston train station.
Have you asked permission? Because if you're doing filming of the areas within the areas, you've got to have permission from our press office.
Press office?
Yeah.
Why?
You do actually.
What, for
Because-
filming the train station?
Yeah, if you're going within off the platform and filming within a building, you need.
My
you need-
friend,
you need
he
permission.
told me that's a private place. I'll never go in.
This is where the film really sharpens. The team leader warns about press office permission, rules buried somewhere in corporate policies, and threats of liability. But the filmer stands tall, calling out the exaggerations. One moment they claim he opened shutters, the next they admit he didn't. One moment they accuse him of entering restricted zones, the next they acknowledge no signs were present. The contradictions stack up like broken bricks. The filmer keeps recording for protection, refusing to let false allegations slide. The team leader becomes visibly irritated that the camera won't turn away. But that's the beauty of public accountability. Without that lens, their version becomes the only version. And they know it.
In there
Yeah,
again.
but
That's
you-
all he needs to tell
Yeah,
me.
but you pointed your camera in there. You pointed your camera in there. He told me.
Well, he might be mistaken, my friend.
Well, you pointed the camera at me anyway.
Yes, because you approached me on this station, and I don't like it because
Because I asked you for your ID.
yes,
Because we've got reports of you going into areas
Yeah.
that is not non-public.
and have I settled your paranoia? Let's say, yeah.
No.
I haven't.
No.
Why?
Because you're still filming me.
Well, move on then. I'll go.
He works here. This
I
is-
work
My
here.
friend-
I can't move anywhere. I work here.
Well, I'll move on. Is that okay?
Right.
Thank you.
And
What?
thank you for filming me.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, thanks for the manners. You know.
But if it goes public, we will be taking liability. Because
You'll take liability?
Because you haven't asked my permission to film.
Pardon?
You haven't asked my permission to film me.
I wasn't filming you. I was filming in public.
No,
You walked up
you're
to
still-
me.
You're still filming me now.
I need to film this reaction because if you make a lie against me, how am I meant to back it up? There were no signs on that train door when I point my camera in there. So anyway, guys, crazy folk here. So guys, they are looking for me over there on the other side of the rail line.
The scene moves across to Platform 7, directly opposite British Transport Police. The filmer keeps narrating, passing through the station while staff continue looking for him across the tracks. They scan the platforms, turning their heads, clearly expecting BTP to swoop in and shut him down. But nothing happens. No officers approach, no intervention comes, because despite all the noise and accusations, Nothing unlawful occurred. The camera rolls on, perfectly legal, perfectly calm. The staff seem determined to treat the situation like a crisis, but the actual authorities have no interest. That contrast tells its own story, one side obsessed with control, the other recognizing there's no threat at all.
Sorry, Matt.
Anyway, guys, I'm out of here.
As the documentary reaches its final stretch, the filmer exits the station, reflecting on the chaos behind him. He acknowledges that BTP likely explained the truth to the staff, that filming in public is legal, that the man wasn't a threat, and that paranoia doesn't override rights. Yet he still points out the instability he saw in one particular staff member, a hostility that seemed personal rather than professional. Stepping outside the doors, he ends the day, but not before addressing a harsh reality. He passes a homeless man freezing in the cold, and the tone shifts from conflict to compassion. If the system can house new arrivals, he says, why can't it shelter those already suffering on the streets? The final moments land with gravity, closing the film not with anger, but with truth, a reminder that while some people obsess over cameras, real human suffering is happening just yards away.